Asalamalaykum, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome. My name is Ikra and I post mainly beauty related videos, a little bit of fashion, a little bit of teaching related content sometimes, and today's video is in preparation for Ramadan. This is the second year that I'll be working full time whilst fasting, and honestly last year was a struggle. I'm not going to sugarcoat it, it was very difficult. However, I do feel like I've picked up on some tips, and inshallah they are what I'm going to try and implement this year into my Ramadan to make it as productive as possible. So tip number one is definitely to actually start with the intention to do the best that you can, because as overwhelming and daunting as it can feel to go into Ramadan knowing that you're going to be doing 19-hour fasts for a whole month and also be working long hours. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I definitely work more than an 8-hour day. It's more like around about 12-13-hour days sometimes, and that thought can be very overwhelming. So the first thing you need to do is start with the intention that you're going to do your best to make this the most productive month possible, because with the right intention you will have reward. If you don't make the intention to do that, then it won't be as easy for you. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will help you if you make the right intention. So firstly, definitely set the intention, read salah, and then make a dua that Allah helps you and that your intention is to do the best you can do. Number two, definitely get up for suhoor, and actually this year what I'm going to do is try and stay awake from then onwards and not sleep after Fajr. Which is something that I always used to do, especially when I was a student. That was a luxury, to be able to sleep after Fajr and then wake up much later on. Unfortunately, when I was a student, I definitely used to sleep a lot of the day, and actually that's not really the point of Ramadan at all, and that's kind of what I learnt the hard way last year. So this year, inshallah, I'm going to be getting up early and being as productive as I can in the morning. So things that I would typically do normally when I'm not fasting after school, like marking books, like doing planning, things like that, I'm going to swap it around and do it in the start of the day. And that's what I recommend to you guys. You need to adjust your timetable and your normal schedule in a way that fits around your fast, because of course in the morning, once you've had your suhoor, you will have the most energy for the day, and then as the day goes on you'll get more and more tired and lethargic, you'll be less productive, and you don't want to have a huge workload to do in the evening when you're absolutely exhausted and you just want to sleep. Which brings me on to point number three. I am going to take a lot of power naps. Now apparently the ideal time for a nap is about 27 minutes. That's when your body doesn't go into the deep sleep cycle, and also is enough time for your body to re-energize. So this is my plan. When I get back from work, inshallah, I plan to have a nap and then try to get up, pray, read some Quran, and then rest, and then prepare for iftar, have iftar, and then basically sleep. I think instead of thinking about, sleeping after Isha and then waking up before Fajr, I'm going to have half of my sleep before Isha and then half of my sleep after Isha, if that makes sense. So yeah, definitely changing around my schedule for my day to day. My fourth tip is to maximise my weekends and also my half term. Alhamdulillah, if you're a teacher or a TA, we have a whole week in Ramadan where we don't have to go to work. So I'm definitely going to save most of my ibadah till then. I think people forget that Ramadan is not a sprint, it's a marathon, and the last 10 days especially are the most precious. So don't burn out, spend all of your energy doing the ibadah in the first 10 days, try and spread it out. And for me, I'm definitely going to make sure that I do double the amount of ibadah in the half time, inshallah. And my fifth and final tip for working full time whilst fasting is definitely to minimise socialising, and that includes social media. So spend the energy and the time that you do have on things that are important in this month. Every single day is so precious. You don't know if you're going to see another Ramadan again, and it's such a beautiful month. Whether you can fast or you can't, you can still always benefit by making dua, praying extra. Everything you do in Ramadan is multiplied so much. So for me, of course, I still will be on social media. I'm not going to quit it completely. That's not what I'm saying. I will, inshallah, still be maintaining my once a week at least upload on YouTube as well, maybe even 2. But my main focus is definitely not going to be Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, etc. It's going to be on bettering myself, and I've already started a Ramadan 2018 playlist with all the lectures and videos that I want to watch, and I will make that public today and I will link that below. So if you guys want to check out what I'm going to be watching and listening to over the month, definitely you can do that by looking on my channel. I don't know how it works, but I'll try and link it below, I think. And essentially the YouTube app is amazing because it's free knowledge, it's free lectures, it's all free from the comfort of your home, your car, wherever. You can just sit there and gain and benefit so much. And there's all my favourite sheikhs on here as well, and ustadas as well. So one thing that I'm definitely going to be doing is listening to at least one talk a day, whether that's 15 minutes or an hour, because every single day counts. And as exhausted as I will be in the evening, maybe I'll be too tired to stand up and pray extra rakahs and etc. after working the whole day. But at least I can sit down and listen to something really, really beneficial, which I do try to do anyway when it's not Ramadan, but I definitely don't listen to like a talk a day. So I'm definitely going to make that my intention this year, inshallah. That is basically my 5 quick and easy tips. I hope that that helps. Obviously this is only my second year working full time, so I will definitely gain a lot more experience after this year, inshallah, and I will let you guys know how it goes. If you have any tips for working whilst fasting or studying whilst fasting, then leave them in the comments below. I'm sure everybody would love to read them and hear them. And yeah, if this is your first time checking out my channel, please do click subscribe so you don't miss any of my videos. Inshallah, you will have a blessed and beautiful Ramadan. Please do also keep me in your du'as. Asalamalaykum.